I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We are here for a Raider Pride 365 broadcast as your Amelia Raiders will take on the Thomas Jefferson Vikings in this varsity baseball action. It's senior day for the Amelia Raiders. 3 amazing seniors were honored pre-game. Joshua Allen, who has been on the program now for a year. Also being honored was Sterling Smith, who's been in the program for the last 4 years, and then Dawson Donovan, who has been on the program for the last 5 years. Donovan, who will be the starting pitcher today for the Raiders, is on the mound against this TJ baseball team. Can't wait to see what action we have in store for you all today. We'd like to thank you all for tuning in for Amelia Raider baseball here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. So the Raiders having a little quick meeting at the mound. And it looks like we have number 4, Timmy Henderson, heading to the plate here for TJ. Let's see how things get started. Here comes the first pitch for Donovan. And it's right down the middle for strike 1. Donovan looking. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. So Henderson finds himself down 0-2 extremely quick. Here comes the 0-2. And the curve. Some breaking ball action there from Donovan will send Henderson down for out number 1. And now at the plate is number 7, Thomas Deznozovic. So Deznozovic will head to the plate, and a swing and a miss for the lefty. So a quick start here for the Raiders. Donovan, all strikes so far. Here comes the next pitch. That's to the outside, a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Here comes the pitch. That one is sent high into the sky for out number 2 as Donovan will take that one himself. And it's 2 outs just like that. So a great start here for the Raiders. And here's the pitch. And that's the first ball that we've seen. This is number 14, Marcus Ingram, at the plate. Batting third for TJ. Ingram 6'3", 270. Leads the team in batting average with 500 plus. And there's a check swing, and they're going to see, they're going to say that he is safe on that one, so it will be a ball. Donovan will look in. Has the call that he wants. And a swing and a miss there for Ingram. Donovan trying to get the Raiders out here 1-2-3 in the top of the first. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss for strike number 2. So the 2-2 count here for Ingram. That one's a little high and a little inside there as Ingram was able to get out of the way. So full count situation here for Ingram. He gets a piece of this. This goes into the outfield, and it's dropped there by the left fielder for the Raiders. And Ingram is going to get on. Now, I don't know if they're going to count that as a hit or not, but maybe a little error, a little bit of sun in his eye. Allen, the senior, but a little bit of a tough mistake here. And now coming up here is number 22. Jeremy Cox. Excuse me, Grammy Cox. So with 2 outs and a runner on first, here comes the pitch. This one is fouled back and hits the barn that is behind the stands there. Donovan will look in. Here comes the pitch. This one is hit in to right field, retrieved there by the Raiders. A great job there by Estes, and that will take us to the bottom of the first. Score still 0-0 here for Raider Pride 365 broadcast.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com.
So we'll get ready for the bottom of the first. And first up the bat for the Raiders is going to be Alex Bedard. And then we'll see Donovan and then Fisher in that order for the Raiders. So we got Nathaniel Nakamis on the mound today for TJ, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize now for any TJ parents that are watching. If I'm destroying that last name, I do apologize. But Nakamis will head to the mound here for the Vikings to try to see if he can shut down the Raiders the way the Raiders were able to get off to a great start against the Vikings in the top of the first. And here comes the pitch. And that's to the outside for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. That one is shot in to left field for a base hit. And a great way for BR to get things going here for the Raiders. And now Donovan will head to the plate. So with a runner on first, no outs, the pitcher will head to the mound here for the Raiders. And here comes the pitch. Oh, wait a minute. He will go over to first, and he's safe. And here comes the first one here. And that's going to be a strike. Gets away from the catcher. So 0-1 coming up for Donovan. That one's a dribbler. Will it stay fair? And it does. Wow, so now the Raiders have two runners on as the dribbler from Donovan will put the Raiders in a good position here with two runners on. And now we'll see Evan Fisher head to the mound. Let's see what Fisher can do with two runners on here. Here comes the pitch. That one's fouled back for a strike. So no outs here so far for the Raiders. And a great start. Here's the pitch from Nakamis. And it's a strike. So 0-2 here for the Vikings. But they got two Raiders on the base paths. Here comes the 0-2. Looks at second, kicks and delivers. That one is shot down to third and decides to tag the runner at third. And BR is out, but we still have two runners on with one out here for the Raiders. And now at the plate, Taylor Harvey IV. Here's a look. Check second. A little bit of a long check, decide to step off. Nakamis, I don't think he liked the lead that the pitch runner for the Raiders had. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a strike. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a ball to the outside. So 1-1. In the bottom of the first, 2 runners on. First and second looking pretty right now here for the Raiders. They get anything to gap. Both runners can score. A swing and a miss. As Nakamis has Harvey swinging. Here comes the 1-2 opportunity here for the Vikings if they can find a way to sneak out of this inning after the Raiders got off to a good start. And a swing and a miss. He goes down. So a strikeout there for Harvey, and now we'll have Tyler Sherwood come to the plate, the junior for the Raiders. Two outs here for Sherwood. And can Nakamis get out of the inning? He will kick and he will deliver. Sherwood gets a piece of that. And that's going to be foul. Barely. Here comes the pitch to Sherwood, the 5-hole hitter. Swing and a miss for strike number 2. It's been a really nice battle back here for Nakamis. Opportunity to shut the Raiders down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That one will hit Sherwood, and now the bases are loaded. So bases loaded, and that will send the senior Josh Allen to the plate. Allen, who probably wants to make up for that little bit of a mistake he had in the first. That sunlight got in his eye, but he's got a chance here to put the Raiders on the board here in the first. So here comes Allen, waiting for Nakamis's pitch. Here comes the first one. And that's a little low, but they're going to call it a strike. Good frame there by the catcher. Denoska doing a really good job behind the plate for the Vikings. Here's the pitch. This one is popped into the air. It will go foul, so Allen will get another opportunity. A shot in the gap here could score 3 runs depending on how or where that ball placement will go, but a single will definitely score a run here. Can Allen get the Raiders on the board early here in the first inning? Nakamis. Here's the pitch. That one's high. Check swing. That will foul back towards somebody's car. Worst place to park here. I'm just going to throw that out there early. There's nothing but space and opportunity here at Amelia County High School baseball field. Anything foul can go anywhere. Here comes the pitch. And that's going to be low for a ball. Still loaded here in the first inning. Nakamis with the pitch. That one's popped into the air once again. And another opportunity for Allen. He's staying alive. Another opportunity coming up for Allen here. Can he get on for the Raiders? Put the first points across. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And Nakamis gets out of the inning. And the Raiders leave the bases stranded. Full. That's a tough goal for the Raiders, but a great job by TJ getting out of it. And that'll send us to the top of the second. The score is still 0-0.
Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment would like to let you know about a few projects they have going on at the current time. Legendary Culture Films currently has 2 movies out on Tubi. The first one, Black Sheep. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep currently out on Tubi right now. Also, the movie Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend Has It, currently on Tubi right now, so make sure you go check them out. And from Born Legend Entertainment, the man chosen himself with his brand new hit single, Throw That, which is currently out on all major platforms and on heavy rotation on 106.5 The Beat in Richmond, Virginia. So make sure you check out all the great content coming from Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment.
And we are back, second inning of play. It's still 0-0. The Raiders leave 3, ladies and gentlemen, leave 3 on the bags. A golden opportunity to put some points up against this TJ team. But great job by Nakamis, and this could be Nakimis. And if it's Nakimis, I apologize. I'm going to go with Nakamis until I'm told otherwise. But Nakamis with a great battle back in the bottom of the first, and now he's at the plate here for the Vikings. And it's going to be a strike. So Donovan trying to get things started. The senior trying to get the win on senior night here for the Raiders. And that's going to be a ball. So now we got a 1-1 count coming up. And the 1-1, a swing and a miss there for Nakamis. On a 1-2 pitch here from Donovan. A swing and a miss. And he strikes him out. Out number 1. And now at the plate here for the Vikings is number 3, Miles Carrington, the shortstop, the 6th batter. So he got a piece of that, but it went foul. So we got an 0-1 count coming up. We'll kick and deliver. And it's a strike, swing and a miss there for Carrington. Once again looking, and that one's a little high. Great job by Mann, kind of behind the plate there for the Raiders, making sure it doesn't go behind. Doesn't mean too much with nobody on, but does help. And that one is a strike. What a great job as he freezes Carrington for his 2nd strikeout of the inning. So great job here with 2 outs. And now we'll see the 3rd baseman, Leroy Cosby, heading to the plate. So Cosby's first one is a ball. Here's the pitch. And that one is low, gets away, but they're going to say it's another strike. Looked a little low from here, but like I said, your boy is at a distance. So can the Raiders get out of this inning? I might have miscalculated. Here comes the pitch to Cosby. I don't know, it's like he cares to Crosby. And he got him. Out number 3. Your boy is up here messing up, trying to keep track. But that's out number 3 as Donovan will strike out the side as we head to the bottom of the 2nd.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com.
All right, so we're getting ready here for the bottom of the 2nd, and it's been a really good Good matchup so far between both teams. The Raiders had a chance in the first to really get this thing cranked up and wide open, but unfortunately for the Raiders, Nakamis, which I did get confirmation that is his last name, did a really good job there of shutting the Raiders down or getting out of that bottom of the first, and now we'll see what he can do here at the the bottom of the second here for the Vikings to see if he can make some magic happen. And so now we have at the plate for the Raiders is Austin Estes. See what Estes can do here in the bottom of the second. 7, 8, 9 hitters. And that's going to be a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Nakamis will release, and that's low into the dirt for a ball. I'll tell you what, it's one of my crowning achievements is making sure I get that last name right. And shout out to Timothy Henderson for the Vikings for making sure that I say Nakamis' name correctly. This one is hit foul. And Ingram gave chase to it, but he won't get there. (2-1) coming up here for Estes. Nakamis looks in. Has the pitch that he wants. Kick and deliver. A swing and a miss by Estes. And he's down. As out number 1. I also want to apologize here for just as an update. Like from here, I cannot hear balls and strikes. I thought I could see it, but he is out swinging. Now at the plate here is Beckett Mann here, the freshman for the Raiders. Here comes the pitch from Nakamis, and that's inside for a ball. See, that one looked like a ball from here. All right, so Nakamis will look in. And he lets it go. And that one's low for a ball. Nakamis will try to get out number 2. That one is a swing. Hits off. May look like it may have hit off the foot there of Mann. Nakamis will let it go. That one is hit foul. That's going to be strike number 2. Nakamis is trying to get another strikeout here. Can he do a 2-2 pitch? Raiders trying to get something going here in the second. And that's to the outside for a ball. Should be a full count. I think I heard them said 3-2 from here. So here comes a 3-2 pitch. Nakamis. That one is right to the first baseman. That's Ingram with a great catch. Snags that one there for the Vikings. A great effort there by Ingram. Good hit, good piece there by Mann, and it just wasn't enough. And now Sterling Smith, one of the other seniors, will head to the plate here for the Raiders. That one is going to be a strike. Oh, one here in the bottom of the second. Raiders in that first inning was able to get a couple of runners on. So a swing and a miss. So it's 2 strikes here. 0-2 pitch coming up for Nakamis, and he's got a chance to knock him out here in the second. Can he shut the Raiders down? Takes a look, has the pitch that he wants, and will deliver. And it's low for ball number 1. And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And down goes Smith. So 2 strikeouts in the inning. Estes goes down, Smith goes down. And then Mann was snagged at first base by Ingram. And we will head to the top of the third, ladies and gentlemen, with the score 0-0. We'll be back in a second on the Legacy Maker Sports Network.
Crossroads Community Services Board is one of 39 Virginia community services boards. Crossroads offers community resources for mental health, developmental disability services, substance use disorder counseling, drug prevention programs, family therapists, and much more. Crossroads services the counties of Amelia, Buckingham, Charlotte, Cumberland, Lunenburg, Nottoway, and Prince Edward counties in Virginia. If you would like to reach out to the administrative services, you can reach them by mail at 60 Bush River Drive, Farmville, Virginia, 23901, or by phone at 434-392-3187. They're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also, their national line is 866-307-0370. Any emergency services 24/7 is 800-548-1688. And if you need to reach out to the National Suicide Crisis Line, just dial pound 988.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses, about 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
We are back for the top of the third as TJ will try to get it going here with the 8, 9, and 1 hitters. We'll have Kent Whitehead batting 8th. There's the pitch from Donovan. And that's going to be a little bit to the outside for a ball. There's the pitch. Nice movement there for strike number 1. Donovan's looking. Will kick and deliver. Swing and a miss. There by Whitehead, the right fielder. In his first at bat. And down on strikes heading to the plate. Is Josiah Crudup. The 9 hitter. Here's the pitch from Donovan. Swing and a miss. Here comes the pitch. Did he go? Looks like he might have been safe on that one. Little technical difficulties, but the man goes down on strikes. And now we're back at the top with Henderson. And another strike. And down goes Henderson. So just like that, we see, well, you were seeing, but we see him go down on strikes. And that's going to take us to the bottom of the third with the score 0-0.
You're probably wondering, where do I find the Legacy Maker Sports Network? Well, first of all, you can head over to our website at www.legacymakersports.com to check out all the latest in the sports world. Also, if you want to check us out on our social media pages, you can reach us on Facebook and in LinkedIn at Legacy Maker Sports Network. You can reach us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Legacy Maker Sports, and then you can reach us on Twitter, aka X, at Legacy Maker SPN. Make sure you give us a like, a share, and why don't you go ahead and subscribe to our channels. Once again, we thank you all for tuning in to the Legacy Maker Sports Network.
All right, so we are back to our regularly scheduled program. So we do apologize for the technical difficulties. The camera went down on us for a quick second, but we are now back here in the bottom of the third. Raiders at the plate. It'll be Alex Biard, who got a hit in his first at bat. Helped get the party started for the Raiders in the first, but Raiders weren't able to capitalize. See what they can do here as Nakamis has been on a roll. so far for the Vikings ever since that first inning. Here's the pitch from Nakamis. This one is smacked. And he dives forward and he misses. That was Henderson trying to give it a shot, but he will miss out on that one. And Biard will get on first. So he's 2 for 2 on the day now for Biard. And Donovan, who also has a hit for the Raiders today, is back at the plate. 1 for 1. And a high bunt, which will go foul. Showing bunt here is Donovan. The runner on first. Changes his mind. Pulls this one. That one to go foul near the hitting cages, which used to be my glove if you ask Coach Swearingen. Tough story here, but I'll go ahead and tell it. So my senior year, my junior year, me and my guy Chris Tardif out there in the outfield at practice, and then me and Chris ran into each other full speed. That didn't go well. Coach didn't like it, and your boy ended up being DH for the rest of his career. Did get an all-district out of it, so I'll take it. And here comes the pitch. And he's going to go for it, and he is safe. As BR will get there. Now the Raiders have a runner on second. So here we go. Nakamis will let it loose. Swings and misses. He is down. So one out here for the Raiders, as Fisher will head back to the plate. Fisher was out or got reach base on a fielder's choice last time. See if he can get his first hit of the day. He's got a runner sitting at second. Swing and a miss. Nakamis is feeling it. Nakamis will check second, and now he delivers. That is wide for a ball. Raiders itching to get that first run of the game on the board. The Thomas Jefferson Amelia rivalry has become quite the thing here in the last, maybe like 8 or 9 years between football. I don't think they play in basketball, but, they play in baseball, some other sports. So they have been quite one of the rivalries here for the Raiders. Today we get another installment of that rivalry between TJ and Amelia. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets that one into the outfield. Henderson will retrieve. Brar trying to get in. Oh, he decides to hold up at third. But a great job there by Henderson. And it's going to be a double for that young man. So Fisher delivers with the double. So Fisher delivers with the double. And Biard had an opportunity to score there. So Coach Harold Henry is over there talking to his pitcher, trying to calm him down a little bit. As Harvey, who struck out on his first at bat, will head back to the plate. Harvey also maybe trying to get some redemption here, see what he can do. But he's got a chance. If he can get it in the gap, he can score 2 Raiders. 1 out here for the Raiders, Nakamis. That one goes. Oh, it bounces off the second baseman. And a Raider will score as Biard will get in. And now we have runners on the corners, but the Raiders get their first run of the day as an RBI single for Harvey. And now Sherwood, who was hit by a pitch in his last at bat, will head to the plate. Sherwood got some decent power here. See if Sherwood can try to get the Raiders some more runs with a runner on first and runner on third. So the corners are locked and loaded. And we'll see if Sherwood can bring some more runs in here for the Raiders here in the bottom of the third. Takes a look at first. And he'll kick. Oh, nope. Decides to go over to first. And Ingram just a little slow on the tag there. Sherwood got a chance to deliver some more RBIs here for the Raiders. And that one is going to be to the outside for a ball. Nakamis once again checking first. Will kick and will deliver. Swing and a miss by Sherwood. And stolen base there for Harvey. So now we got runners on second and third. Once again, Sherwood looking to put a stamp on this game. The junior also plays football here at the high school. He's stealing home, and he's out. It's a very brave move there by the Raiders to try to steal home to get points. But a good awareness there by the catcher there for Thomas Jefferson. So Denoska did a good job of reading it and able to tag out the Raider. So now we just have a runner on third with 2 outs. Sherwood still has a chance to deliver some damage. And it's a strike. If Nakamis can get out of this with just 1 run to his name, kudos to him, because the Raiders had a chance to really maybe open it up a little bit. But stealing home, maybe not. Maybe a little bit of a surprise. Tried to catch the Vikings off guard, but it didn't work. Here's the pitch by Nakamis, and that's going to be a ball. Tried to frame it. Here's the pitch from Nakamis. That's to the outside for a ball. We'll step away for a second, calling a timeout. Here were 2 outs. Can Sherwood deliver? Will the Vikings get out of this inning with only 1 run scored? And that's going to be a walk. He decides to go, and he will score. So Harvey comes in on the pass ball, and now Sherwood is turning to second, and he will get the second. So it's not a double, but he does take advantage. And so now the Raiders have 2 runs on the board. Well, quick thinking by Harvey. As soon as that ball went past, he took off. Coach Swearingen knew, and he was like, you got to go. Hey, we're going to score one of those runs one way or the other. And now Nakamis will face Allen, one of the seniors on this team. See if Josh Allen can redeem himself after the strikeout. Here comes the first pitch. Check second. And there's a strike. Nakamis right down the middle. Sherwood, decent sized lead. And this one is fouled down to the third base line. So 2 strikes here with Sherwood. Like I said, once again with a sizable lead there at second. Peeks at it, looks, and lets it go. Swing and a miss, and Nakamis once again knocks down the Raiders. So 2 runs given up by TJ in the third. We will head, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the 4th with the score of the Raiders 2, the Vikings 0. We'll be back in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Legacy Financial Wellness with Rita Stewart. Let Rita help you safeguard your family's future while you focus on living your best life. Discover the peace of mind that comes with having the right financial plan in place. Rita Stewart is a dedicated and experienced financial professional ready to guide you on your financial journey. Her expertise lies in helping clients create a robust and enduring financial foundation to build on into the future. So you can reach out to Rita Stewart by phone at 804-677-7555, on Instagram at Money Matters and T, on the World Wide Web at LegacyFinancialWellness.com, on Facebook at Legacy Financial Wellness, or at her personal email at rita.stewart@5ringsfinancial.com.
I just need 1 more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
So here we go. We will start the top of the fourth with probably, if not the best hitter on this team, Marcus Ingram. He's already got a hit in today's contest. See if he can get the Vikings going. Wait a minute. Hold on. Pause. We've got Ingram batting next. Denoska will bat now. A swing and a miss, and it hit off the back of his leg. So Denoska will give it a go here for the second pitch. And now nice movement there for strike number 2. So 1 down after that, and it's a strikeout. And now we got Marcus Ingram heading up. And what we were saying before, Ingram, who's one of the best hitters on this team, this one is deep. This may be enough. Oh, it's just short of the fence. It's going to be a ground rule double for Marcus Ingram. So they're having some discussion. They're going to say this is a home run, but this was not a home run. This is not good. They're going to say this was a home run. That was short. If this is a home run, this is insane. So they will send him back to second because there was no way that was a home run. I'm not trying to be biased here, but that ball bounced right in front of us. So Ingram, who thought he was awarded a home run, but like I said, he had enough for it. It was just a little bit short. Man, that was close. Real close. But now they'll have Ingram at second. He's upset because he thought he had a home run, but it was short. It fell right in front of the fence. Just a little bit in front of the fence. Ingram doesn't seem too pleased, and I wouldn't be neither, but like I said, it was definitely a ground rule double. The ball bounced in front, then went over. And now we'll see if his teammate can pick him up and get him. And Ingram will scoot over. Oh, he got hit with the baseball. Ingram was trying to go to third base, and the catcher for the Raiders, that was Mann, trying to get it down to third to Fisher, and it hits Ingram, and Ingram is down. He seems to be okay, though. It's baseball. We've all been hit at least once or twice, but that's got to be a tough one for Ingram. He took off, had to slide. That ball came flying. They're checking in on him, but he does get the third. So they're checking in on Ingram just to make sure he's okay. Still trying to get himself together. So they're going to give him a chance to kind of get himself together. We head back to the plate. Number 22, Ramey Cox, will come to bat. The 4-hitter with a chance to get TJ on the board here. So Donovan looks in. And we've got one that pops into the air. And the Raiders will snag it. And that will send us almost to the bottom of the fourth. That was a little bit of trickery there because I was about to say, wait a minute, there's only 2 outs. All right, fellas, you can't be running on me like that. So still with Ingram hanging in. Hanging in there over at third. And Nakamis will try to help his cause here. They're down 2-0 to the Raiders here in the top of the fourth. And that's going to be a ball. Once again, Nakamis trying to. That one's high for a ball. Donovan 2-0 to get this at bat started. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike one. Donovan takes it, lets it go. Swing and a miss. So it's strike three. And like I said, y'all, from up here, I can only see what I can see. And sometimes he doesn't make the indication. So that was an out. And that will send us to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. With the score, the Raiders 2, the TJ Vikings 0.
Legendary Culture Films has a brand new movie out, Boys in the Woods. When the walls seem like they are closing in and it keeps getting worse, a father is on the run from a local police while dealing with a territorial beef with a rival gang. And against all the odds, his children were kidnapped and held for ransom in the streets of Amelia and Richmond, Virginia. Boys in the Woods, coming to Tubi soon. Be on the lookout from the latest great project from Legendary Culture Films. Big Jack's Cooking with Orlon Big Jack Jackson. They specialize in Southern comfort food. Orlon told us one time in a broadcast, if it's comfortable, they'll cook it. So if you're looking for amazing Southern comfort food, reach out to Big Jack's Cooking at 8830 Otterburn Road, Amelia, Virginia, 23002, or by phone at 804-405-0330. You can also email Big Jack at bigjackscooking@gmail.com.
So we get ready for the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen, and it's been a pretty tight contest so far. The Raiders are up 2-0, but TJ has been in the mix, and they have been fighting hard here in this one. So still a lot of ways to go. Try to figure out how this one will play out. Now at the plate, we have Austin Estes, the sophomore, coming up to the plate for the Raiders. Here's the pitch, and that's high for a ball. And a swing and a miss. As Nakamis with a great pitch there to make it 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Nakamis. That one's fouled off. Make it 1-2. Nakamis will take a peek, see what he can do. See the shadows kicking in here. And that one is shot in to left. And we've got a base hit there for Estes. So Estes gets on there. His first hit. No outs here for the Raiders with a runner on first. And now we've got the catcher, Beckett Mann, the freshman, at the plate. With a runner on first. Nakamis will take a peek at first. Not a big lead for Estes. And he'll kick and deliver. Shows bunt, and that's going to be a strike. Thinks about it a little bit and lets loose. There's another strike by Nakamis. So the 0-2. Got him. Oh, boy, what a pitch by Nakamis. Man, definitely thought it was a ball, but down on 3 strikes. As Sterling Smith, the senior, will head to the plate. Put a runner on first. Chance for the senior to make some damage here on senior night. Nakamis will take a peek once again over at first. He'll kick, and he decides to go over to first, and he got him. He got Estes. Great tag there. Good pickoff move by Nakamis, and Estes will head to the bench. Great job by Estes and Ingram making things happen, and just like that, the Raiders thought they were sitting in pretty position, but now they're down 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Nakamis. And there's a strike. Man, he's really cranked it up here for TJ these last couple of innings. Yes, he did had a little bit of a rough first, but he got out of it. Had that rough third. They scored 2 runs, but he's been good. Just hasn't had the run support. Nakamis. That one will shoot over to the shortstop. He will get it. What a great job there. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not supposed to be possible for a guy that's 6'3", 270 to stretch out there. Great job there by Ingram for TJ. My man stretched out for that one. Whew. That will take us, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the 5th with the score of the Raiders 2 and the TJ Vikings 0. We'll be back in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Bernard's Towing. If you find yourself in a jam and need help getting your vehicle out of a tough situation, Bernard's Towing is there to help you get your car where you need it to be. Remember, call us once and be hooked. You can contact Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511.
Top of the fifth, Raiders up 2-0 here in this senior night matchup between the Amelia Raiders and the Thomas Jefferson Vikings. The Raiders have had some moments where they could have probably broken this open, but either great defensive play or great pitching by Nakamis, Ingram with a great stretch out on the last one there for the Vikings, have kept the Vikings in this one. They just got to find a way to get things going offensively. They thought they had a home run when Ingram hit that ground rule double in the last inning, but it was just a little short. Here's a high attempt at a bunt for a strike. So Miles Carrington, the shortstop, is at the plate. There's a pitch by Donovan. Swing and a miss for strike two. There's another pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's another strikeout there for Donovan. Leroy Cosby will head to the plate, the third baseman, the senior. Swing and a miss. Donovan kind of had his way with the bottom of the lineup the last time. He's looking to do so here. And another swing and a miss as that goes past man. So 0-2 coming up for Cosby. The lights are starting to come on here at Amelia County High School here at the top of the fifth. The pitch by Donovan. And that's going to be a ball just a little bit to the outside there. 1-2. Donovan knows what he wants and will let it go. And it's a strike. He didn't run. At the last second, Cosby realized he could have took off. But great awareness by man to go get him. Tags him out for out number 2. So now we'll see Kent Whitehead, the right fielder, head to the plate. Here for TJ. Donovan will let it go. Swing and a miss for a strike. Raiders making good work here in the top of the fifth. Donovan will once again. Oh, he went all the way on that check. He tried to check it, but just too far out on that one. Donovan looking to strike out the side. Got him. And he's going to get over the first just to get the security, and they do. And the Raiders will take us to the bottom of the fifth with the score, Amelia 2, TJ 0.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
Bottom of the fifth, 2-0 Raiders. As Nakamis and the Vikings will try to get in and out of this inning as quick as possible. And 2 for 2 on the day, Mr. Alex Biard. And Biard has been having a phenomenal day for the Raiders. And he gets a piece of this. This will go foul for strike one. Here's the pitch from Nakamis. This one is shot over the first. And a great job there by Ingram, who will bring it in for out number one. And now Donovan, who's 1 for 2 on the day here for the Raiders, now at the plate. That one's going to foul off of the catcher's mask for a strike. Takes a look. It will kick and deliver. And that's going to be a ball. This one is shot to short. Oh, he lost control of it. And the Raiders So Donovan gets his second hit of the day. A little bit of a bobble there by Carrington as he tried to make the exchange. He's able to beat it out. And now we'll see Mr. Fisher head to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day. Had a double in his last at bat. Oh, man, and they caught him. He lost the ball. He's safe. Oh, man, they tried to get it over there to Cox, and he lost the ball in the exchange, and somehow, some way, the pitch runner there for the Raiders able to make something happen. So now runner on second here for the Raiders. Decent lead. Here comes the pitch. Nakamis know he had him the last time. So he's keeping a close eye. Here comes the pitch. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss for a strike. And can Fisher deliver? Hoping to figure this out here. If he can deliver and maybe bring in the run. Here comes the pitch from Nakamis. Nope, changed his mind. He is really watching the second baseman. Excuse me, the runner on second closely. Almost got him that first time. Had a taste. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled back. Takes a look, no outs here. Runner on second. That one's grounded. Thought about it, and will get it over to first for the out. But the Raiders now have a runner on third. And so now Harvey is at the plate. With one out. And he fouls that one off for strike number one. Lights are starting to warm up. It's starting to get a little bit dark out here. We'll be playing under the lights here at least for one inning. At least I believe based off the way this is going. Comes the pitch from Nakamis. That one is shot. Oh, what a catch. Oh, man, that was beautifully done. You got to give a shout-out where a shout-out is due. Great job there by Christian Pleasance, who's now in the outfield for TJ. Man, what a snag out there in left field. As that will send us, ladies and gentlemen, to the top of the sixth with the score of the Raiders 2, TJ 0. We'll be back in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment would like to let you know about a few projects they have going on at the current time. Legendary Culture Films currently has 2 movies out on Tubi. The first one, Black Sheep. It's about a young hustler trying to make a transition from the streets, becomes an outcast and the target, and it turns into war in the city. Black Sheep currently out on Tubi right now. Also, the movie Legend Has It. It's about a young warlock who seeks revenge on his mother's killers, an action-packed thriller that will have you out of your seats. Legend has it. Currently on Tubi right now, so make sure you go check him out. And from Born Legend Entertainment, the man chosen himself with his brand new hit single, Throw That, which is currently out on all major platforms and on heavy rotation on 106.5 The Beat in Richmond, Virginia. So make sure you check out all the great content coming from Legendary Culture Films and Born Legend Entertainment.
I just need one more to get through today.
In 2023, nearly 80,000 Americans died from opioid overdoses. About 3 out of 4 overdose deaths.
I'll send you that new character skin if I lose this one.
For youths aged 12 to 17, esports significantly increases participating in gambling activities.
All right, top of the 6th. Here, Raiders still up 2-0. It's been a pretty tight contest. So Josiah Crudup is actually this is Pleasance. Pleasance has now come into the game for the left fielder. So Pleasance is now at the plate after his great catch, now trying to capitalize on that. Swings and misses. Or at least may have got a piece of it, but it will be a strike. I saw Donovan warming up in between innings, and he was still bringing the heat. You can hear that glove popping from here. Here comes the pitch. And there's a strike. So 2 strikes here for Pleasance. And that's high for a ball. That one is fouled off. Coach Swearingen and Coach Krause had a shot at that. Coach Krause and Coach Swearingen have been coaching together. Get this, for those who are out there. You want to know how long it's been for both of them. Coach Swearingen was already coaching for quite a few years before I got there. And, played back in 03. And Coach Krause came in. He's been a part of that team since. So these two have been together for 20-plus years. Coaching Amelia baseball, and they got him. They said he went. So that's the first out. Now back at the top, Timmy Henderson. Here for TJ. Donovan. And there's a strike. Gets a piece of this one. This one will go, well, it looks like it may have hit off his foot there. Hit off somebody for strike number 2. I thought it was in the air the way he reacted. So Henderson just trying to get some run support here. Maybe get somebody on base, try to get something going for the Vikings. Donovan got him. Wow, right down the middle. As Donovan gets out number 2. It's cooking. Danoska now at the plate, the catcher. Here for TJ. Here's the pitch by Donovan. That one heads to center field. And that's going to be retrieved there by the senior Sterling Smith. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will take us to the bottom of the 6th. The Raiders still up 2-0. So we are back. Sherwood heading to the plate here for the Raiders. Bottom of the 6th. Raiders have a chance here maybe to add on. And then maybe if they can hold on in the 7th, they can come out with a win and get their 10th win of the season. Currently 9-6 on the season as we get closer and closer to potential postseason play. Raiders will fight all the way. Here comes Nakamis, and there's a strike after Sherwood fouls that one back. Nakamis will look in, decide to let it go, and that's going to be a ball. You see the disappointment in Nakamis' face when he didn't get it. Here comes the pitch from Nakamis. It's inside for a strike. Nakamis trying to get an out here. And that one is going to hit the dirt there for ball number 2. 2-2 count here with no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Here comes the pitch from Nakamis. Swings and a miss, and Sherwood goes down. So one out here for TJ. As we'll see Josh Allen head to the plate, one of the seniors here on senior night. Allen still trying to make his mark on this one. Raiders are up 2-0. And that pitch will go into the dirt. Here comes the pitch from Nakamis. Swing and a miss. Nakamis will take a peek. If Estes on deck, he's got a hit on the day. And that's going to be low for a ball. Here comes the 2-1. And that's going to be outside for a ball. And we got a time here by Allen as he'll take a step out to recollect his thoughts. Nakamis trying to salvage this at bat. That's going to take a bounce over to second. And Ingram will bring it in for out number 2. Your boy got to do better on the zoom in. Yeah, but man, look, I got heavy hands, man. I tried to zoom in smoothly, and your boy said nope. So 2 outs coming up here for Amelia as Estes will try to get back on the base here for the Raiders with 2 outs. Nakamis will take a look, knows what he wants, and lets it go. Whoa, that one hits the cage, and it looks like he may be losing a little momentum here. But like I said, the way he's pitched today, he's been pretty good for TJ. There's not too much you can ask for than what he did today. Just wasn't able to get the run support so far. They'll still have another chance at the top of the 7th. to make things happen. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nakamis takes his time on the 1-1. Make it strike two. Great pitch by Nakamis, especially after the way the first pitch went foul. You want to kind of recollect your thoughts here. He's done a really good job of building himself back into this at bat. Now Nakamis. You hear cheers in the background. Somebody scored from Amelia on the other field. That might be JV softball, and Nakamis will take Estes down. As that, ladies and gentlemen, will take us to the top of the 7th here on this Raider Pride 365 broadcast. Can the Raiders shut down TJ in the 7th to get the victory and pick up win number 10? We'll be back in a second on the LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Perfect Mix, the 100% natural, handcrafted, fruit blended premium lemonades. If you want the perfect lemonade, Perfect Mix is just right for you. Follow us on our Instagram and Facebook pages. Instagram at Perfect Mix, on Facebook at Perfect Mix. You can go and get your orders right now. Just reach out to us via our social media pages. Shipping and delivery are available.
Top of the 7th. Raiders have a chance here. If they can shut down the Vikings in this, they will get the win and get their 10th win of the season. Question is, will they be able to figure that bad boy out? We will see. If they can hold on, Donovan has pitched a heck of a game here. He's done a really phenomenal job of holding down TJ. And, to be honest with you, only one person has given him problems, and he's coming to the plate. And number 14, Marcus Ingram, who's really good at the game of baseball. And people see it, man, 270, 6'3". And this man is agile. I saw that man do a split at first base, and I know I would have pulled 4 ligaments. Here comes the first pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Yeah, he threw a pitch similar to that when Ingram almost took a yard. It's a ground rule double. He's got the power, so you got to be careful here if you're Donovan. Here's the pitch. This one is shot into the air. It will go foul. Here's the pitch from Donovan. And that's high for a ball. Raiders can feel the wind. Can they get it? And he fouls that one off. Now it's 2-2. Ingram. Here's the kick and deliver. Ingram will foul this one off near his dugout. Here's the pitch. Did he go? They said he was safe. He did not go. So full count here for Ingram. Can he get on base? Here for TJ. That's high and he walks him. It's one of the highest bat flips I've ever seen on a walk. But Ingram will be sitting at first. Now, the more I look at, I thought it was Gramey, but this might be Jeremy, and it's just spelled Graeme. So we're going to say Jeremy Cox. And if I've distorted the whole game, I do apologize to the TJ faithful. This one has a chance, and it's caught at the wall. Ingram's going to have to get back. They're going to say he's safe. Ingram barely got back. That was close. Ingram barely got back. He had ran off the second. And great job by Sterling Smith, who comes up with the big catch. Here's Donovan. Pitch. Strike one. Raiders need 2 outs to win this one. And that one's a smidge high for a ball. It's going to be 1-1. Donovan takes a peek, knows what he wants. This one's popped into the air. Is that enough? Did he make that catch? He did. Donovan flying towards the fence, makes the catch, and now it's 1 out away for the Raiders. Man, oh man. And so now here's pitch hitter, takes it over to third, swings it over to first, and that is the ball game. The Raiders are going to win this one. So the Raiders get the win here on senior night against TJ. What a performance by both teams. Great effort there. Knockemiss, there was some great play all the way around from different players. Biard had a really good day today. Fisher had a double. Harvey had some good moments. It was just a really good day. Estes had a hit. And then, Ingram for TJ almost had a home run, hit right in front of the fence, then bounced over. Then on top of that, we saw great pitching performances by both Knockemiss for TJ and Dawson Donovan for the Raiders. So congratulations to the Raiders. They get their 10th win of the year. And ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders will move to 10-6 as they continue to try to make their push for the playoffs here. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Thank you all for tuning in for this Raider Pride 365 broadcast here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Until next time.